Hello, I'm Rakshit Dagar. I'm 29-year-old. I'm goalkeeper for Gokulam GKFC. I was a wicket keeper in my school cricket team. So once I was in school hostel also. So once we had this football game between class 8th and class 9th. So I was the one who took the permission to organize the game, and in the night or day before the game we were in the hostel organizing. I was in 8th class organizing the game, like the team sheet and everything, who's gonna play, who's not gonna play. And those guys said that, oh no, we don't need you, like we have another player, so you anyway you don't play football, you play cricket. So I said, no, just keep me as a goalkeeper or something. Maybe I'm a good goalkeeper. They said, no, there's a better goalkeeper than you. We play in the games period. He's much better than you. So I said, at least try me out. And then they started taking my trial in on the cemented floor with tennis ball and everything. And then they said, maybe we'll see tomorrow. Let's see if we'll decide tomorrow morning. So luckily the another keeper who had to play didn't came that day to the school, and I was elected to play in the goal. So in the game I played good. Score was 0-0, but we lost in penalties, and we were in 8th and we were playing against the 9th grade. So it was like not bad result for us. So from that day my school coach Sunil Patwal selected me in the sub-junior team of the school, and from there I started training in the school and as a specific position as a goalkeeper. I came from a sports family. My dad was a wrestler. My mom used to play different sports like running, football also in her school days. So I basically come from a sports family. So it was from the childhood, like my parents never stopped us, my brother, my sister, to play sports. They always encouraged us to play sports in the evening, in the games time. They always encouraged us. And I came from a very suburban area from Delhi, like bit outside from the Delhi. And every day in my childhood days, my dad gave me a cricket bat instead of a football. So I used to play cricket all the time in my gully with my mates there. But in my 8th grade, I was shifted to the school hostel, and there it was totally a different culture. Football was the first sport there. Everyone used to play football. In the evening, it was from 5 to 7. Everyone used to play football. So there was no one playing cricket or other sports. So after a few days, I said, okay, I will also play football. Let's see. And from there, I started my playing football for the first time. I started pretty late at the age of 14, but I was active in the sport before also. Best thing about it is the family knows what goes into becoming a sports person, the sacrifices that I had to make to become what I am today, and they know the process before. They gave me freedom of failure. They gave whenever I failed, I didn't get what I wanted or I didn't get selected. They never said ki stop it, or they never pressurized me. They are always backing me up, and even if I fail, they say, let's get up, you try next time, you try next time. I remember I was not selected in under 19 Delhi senior team, Delhi national team, which used to play the national like Indian nationals. So there was only 2 goalkeepers left in the end, and they took 1 instead of taking 2, and they could have taken 3. So that was big disappointing moment for me, and I almost thought that to quit football at that moment. But my mother and my father encouraged me at that moment कि if you give up, then everyone else who's saying कि you are not good enough, they are right, and you will prove them right. Instead, you should prove yourself right and prove them wrong. So I started taking football more seriously from that day, and I trained more harder, more better, and I try to improve every day. And next year I was selected in same under 19 national team. This is my 10th year playing in the I-League. I started in United Sikkim. That was the first time I got out of Delhi to stay to some place where I'm going to permanently stay outside of my home. So I had like 2 years in Sikkim, then 2 years in Pune, then 2 years in East Bengal, 1 year in Punjab, and 1 year in Delhi last year with Sudeva and Gokulam here. So it's where I'm not too much worried about moving to different places, and I feel very comfortable going around places and exploring the culture. So wherever I go, I don't say ki this is the way I live in Delhi or live at home. I will live this way. I always try to adapt to the culture. When I was in Sikkim, try to learn the language. I try to adapt to the food. I try to adapt to the way of living. When I was Pune, it was same. When I was in Punjab, it was same. And I'm in Kerala right now, so it's a big. First time I'm in the south, and it's a big different experience for me in terms of food, in terms of culture, in terms of how people are. So I found it very welcoming and friendly, especially with the local boys, and they always welcome me, and they whatever I say, even if there are differences, like in sports, there's always differences. They always listen to me, and I always listen to. We take points. So there's, especially young players in our team, there's a willingness to learn. They want to learn. They want to improve, and I think the best thing is they are not afraid if someone is like telling them mistakes, telling them about their shortcomings, telling them they need to improve this. They take it as a very positive way. So that is the most important thing. I think as a sportsman, it's very important to not only be happy when someone is saying good things about you, and you should be, I think, more happy when someone is telling about your shortcomings, what you need to improve, and how we can be better as a team. Of course, you want to win the league, you want to have the highest clean sheets, you want to score the highest goal, but in terms of that, I have experienced, like, I don't set any targets. My targets now is I want to win every day. Every day is a new day for me. I want to win this day, and I don't want to think too long. In terms of game, I just want to think about the next game. I try to concentrate on the next, because that is not in my control. What is in my control is today, what I can do today, so I can improve, I can get better, and this will help me to achieve the longer term targets or whatever I want to achieve in the future. But for me, right now, it's mostly about winning the day, giving my everything today, and making the most out of it. My relationship with coaches are very good from the first day. Even before the day I signed, Coach Vincent called me up, gave me a video call, and told me about his plan, what he expects from me, and why he chose me, and how we want to go forward. And Garcia, I haven't trained under Garcia before, but he was in Mohan Bagan. He was in the opposition teams I was playing against. He was in Mohan Bagan and some few other clubs also. East Bengal, before I joined East Bengal. So I have heard about him, like, before only that, about his professionalism, about his mentality. Yes, he's hard on us many occasions, but it's part of job. You cannot be always happy and positive, and not, it doesn't work like that. Someone have to be hard, and maybe you hate the person at that moment, but later on realize whatever he's doing is better for betterment of you. And goalkeeper coach, he came in the start of the season, and it's been a very good experience for me, because mostly in my career I've been training by myself. I haven't trained too much with the goalkeeper coaches, because the clubs I have been, there was not lot of goalkeeper coaches. And this year, from the beginning, I have like many years in East Bengal also I had, and last year in Sudeva also, and this year I'm under Coach Manish, and he's helping me a lot in terms of the things I didn't see in myself, like the mistakes, the smaller mistake, the smaller margins I was committing, and I didn't recognize it, because I was training by myself, and mostly, so there was no one outside to see it, what I could have done better. So that is the most important thing, and the system in the training, the organization, the physical part of it, the mental part of it, and everything is smooth right now, and we can see it in our results right now. We want to build up from here. Not only me, the other goalkeepers also. Vicky is there, and other one is there. So we want to build it up from here, and together as a group we improve.